Hey, welcome to Healing Powers of the Divine Universe. I am Sunny, and I'm going to be doing your reading today. This is going to be a pick-a-pile. I have pile 1 or pile 2, and it is going to be a longer one because there's a lot of cards, but this is the outcome of your situation, and the last 2 cards are advice from the universe. So let's get started here. First off, I pulled initials that could be strong for this reading. If I don't say your initial, please don't think this reading is not for you or you picked the wrong pile. So the first initial is J. I don't know if you can see that. J. I have a Z, a U, and a K. Okay, the outcome of your situation. So the first card is ambitious. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. So somebody in this situation is definitely being ambitious and is not allowing all the negatives to overpower the positives in this situation. So that's a beautiful way to start this reading, definitely. I have discontent and boredom. So at this time, somebody might be feeling a little discontent and bored with the situation. Might feel like just overwhelming to them. But just kind of allow this time to go within, try and figure out what you need to do regarding your situation, how it's affecting you, and how to maybe make it better, definitely. We have loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. So you might have been feeling very lonely throughout this time. Maybe you lost a lot of people in this situation. Maybe people have backed off of you because of it. A lot of people don't like to get mixed up in people's drama, and that's unfortunate at times for the people that are going through it, because this is a time when we really need somebody to be in our life to help us get through with what we're going through. So we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So you are learning from the challenges throughout this whole situation. We have the Hermit, contemplation. Or your contemplation. So you've definitely gone within. You're definitely listening to what your inner guides are telling you, what your angels, ancestors, guides, source himself is telling you. You have been able to see maybe both sides of this story. Maybe you're able to have a little companionship, or a little, maybe you're a little, can be a little more soft, a little bit more understanding for the people around you. If there's been more, a lot of people that's involved in this situation. But by going within, it's really helping you grow. It's really helping you learn from what you are going through, and it's going to help you come out on top of your situation. We have maturity. So you've definitely matured throughout this, which is, that comes with hard lessons. That comes with any type of lessons that we go through in life. We have find balance. So you're trying to find balance in your life. When we are going through any type of hard situations, it throws us off, balance, obviously. It can throw our world, our mind, our body, our soul, into orbit. So finding balance through this is very important. Be the true you. So you're actually being your true self. You're allowing yourself to be who you are, no matter what people are saying, no matter what is going on. My hair is crazy. But you're finding the true you. You're connecting to your higher self, and that is definitely going to help you thrive and grow throughout this process. And that's what, each lesson that we go through, each hardship that we go through, that's one of the main reasons why we do go through stuff like that, is because we're supposed to connect to our higher self. We're supposed to be able to go within, be this hermit on this card, and find, answers and solutions to the problems that we are facing for sure. We have justice. Whoop, grab 2 cards. So in this reading, if you are waiting for an outcome of a legal situation, the appearance of justice shows that the judgment will go in your favor. You will clear any issue from your past that has held you back, and you will forge ahead. This card can also predict that you will successfully complete a project. This is not a time to rush judgments. Keep a level head. So if you are going through any legal type, processes or in the, justice system of the law, just know that it will go in your favor. Maybe finally the truth of the situation's out and people are seeing really what's going on here, what has happened. Maybe if you stood up for your rights, you just refused to roll over and take it, that people really woke up to the fact that hey, something's not right here. But I do feel that if you are in a legal situation, that you really don't have too much to worry about, and I think that is awesome. We have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the keeper of all secrets. She does not, and it could be a he, but it's a priestess, so I'm assuming it's a she. She does not go around telling everybody's secrets. She knows a lot of secrets that she is keeping within herself, and she will tell those secrets when the time is right and if need be. Otherwise, she kind of keeps them to herself, and that's just how the High Priestess is. So if you think that you're hiding anything from the High Priestess, I'm assuming the High Priestess might be you. It could be somebody else in this situation, but if you think that you're able to hide secrets and get away with things, you're wrong. She knows. She already knows. We have believe. I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. So you definitely have a lot of belief in yourself, belief in the higher source, that if you're struggling financially, that each day, each need that you have is going to be met. Sometimes that's hard when you look at your wallet and you have like $6 in your wallet and you're wondering, well, what am I going to do today? Where am I going to live? What am I going to eat? But just keep believing, keep having that faith, and definitely source will definitely come and help you. So just keep believing in yourself always, and believing in your situation, and believing in the higher above, of course, always. We have patience. So you're definitely projecting a lot of patience out into this situation. You're just trying to remain calm. You're just trying to really just go with the flow. And that's a beautiful quality for each and every one of us to have, because patience is a very hard thing for us to learn, for us to put towards anything that we're going through, especially if you are dealing with the justice of the law. So clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So if your situation has been very unclear, because you have followed your intuition, you've let the higher above guide you to clarity, and you've just again went with the flow of things and just really had patience and just believed in yourself and believed that everything was going to be okay. Because of that, and because you've learned that lesson, Source is definitely going to reward you for that. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, so you've definitely not been projecting harsh judgment onto others in this situation. Maybe that has been done to you in the past, and you just try to avoid that as much as possible. I feel that you want other people to stop, projecting harsh judgment onto you, because truly when it comes down to any type of situation that we're going through, nobody truly knows the whole story. Nobody truly knows exactly what is going on, because at times we don't even know. The only place that judgment should be coming from is from the higher above. We have no right to judge another person or ourselves harshly. So We have Queen of Cups, which is a sign of Cancer, sensitivity. So you are a sensitive person. You could be a Cancer. Cancers are very sensitive. I'm a Cancer, and I'm very sensitive. But maybe you've needed people to be a little bit more sensitive towards you, towards your situation, towards the judgments that they've been given you. And I think that a lot of people have kind of opened their eyes to what's been going on. They're seeing the truth, they're starting to understand, and they're going to project that sensitivity to you. They're going to start being more sensitive to your needs, to your situation, and it's going to help the outcome be more beautiful. Fighting. So there's been a lot of fighting that's gone on in this situation. Maybe you spent your a lifetime fighting for what's right. Maybe you've been fighting for what's right in this situation, but in the outcome, you're not going to have to no longer fight for what's right. Excuse me. You're no longer going to have to be, putting this armor on. You're no longer going to have to put those fists up, to fight, and you're going to be able to, just kind of go with the rest of, this situation, and from this point on, without any harsh judgments, you're going to have clarity. People are going to have clarity from the outside, and you're no longer going to have to fight for what's right for you, which is beautiful. Refusing to see. So people, I believe, in this situation on the outside have been refusing to see what's truly going on. Maybe people have accused you of being crazy, have been, you just have really been judged harshly for a situation that you haven't created, that somebody else has created for you, that maybe lies and rumors have gone around that were untrue. And even if they were true, you still were being too harshly judged. And it's, to me, it's time for the fighting to stop. It's time for people to be more sensitive to other people, to try and understand that we all make mistakes, that we all go through things that truly we shouldn't be abandoned for, we shouldn't be judged for. We should, we should always have somebody there to protect us, to love us, and to accept us for who we are. Maybe it's because you're different than other people and people have never really truly understood you. Maybe it took you a long time to understand yourself and to be able to stand up for what is right in your situation. So we have welcome the new. So, this at the outcome of the situation, you're going to be welcoming a lot of new things into your life. Maybe you have transformed into this gorgeous butterfly here. I love butterflies. They're definitely one of my favorite things on earth, for sure. But I believe that it's, through this harsh situation that you've gone through, and through all the fighting and the judgment and, people being not sensitive to who you are and what is going on, and through all the legal battles that you've had to endure, go through, and for all the secrets that you've held that really maybe the world needed to know. But, the high priestess will tell her secrets when the time's right, not when people tell her that the time's right or make her or pressure her into doing so. So I think I always love the high priestess card. I think it's a beautiful way to be. I'm not a real big person on people that are rats or narcs or, I was raised, and I can see why I was raised that way now, but I was raised that you don't run to tell on people. You just don't start narking people off when things start going wrong in your life. So, but maybe people did that to you, so who knows. And then we have the Emperor. And with the Emperor, the Emperor brings solutions and can be represented by an authoritative man who can provide help and advice. He may sometimes be domineering and stubborn, but you can rely on him. If you are facing a difficult decision, he will be a good ally. Just take care to look closely at the details and don't be swayed by a forceful personality. If your question is about love, the Emperor shows a future partner or husband. So this Emperor is coming in to help you, to give you advice, to maybe this authoritative person has been, really paying attention to what is going on in your situation, and maybe there's been an injustice, and this man is going to, no, it's a man, and is going to come in and just really help you out, really stop what has been going on, and really allow you to have a real your freedom, allow you to breathe, allow you to stop having to fight with everybody. And because I don't feel like anybody in this pile, since you received this Queen of Cups sensitivity card, is really I mean, I'm not going to say that you're not tough, and you're not afraid to fight, because you definitely are, because you're putting up with a lot of bullshit is what you're putting up with. But you're more on the sensitive side. You want to love, you want to be kind, you don't want to fight with those around you. You don't want to have to go to court and fight in the court of law. And I believe this Emperor is going to come in and kind of take that stress away from you, to take the the need to have to fight, and to stop people's harsh judgment on you, because I feel like you've been judged wrongly, and it's been going on a very long time, and it's time for it to stop. So this authoritative person either has stepped in on the justice part, or is, if you are going through a legal matter. If you're not, then you're just going to receive justice in the outcome of this situation. But this Emperor is going to definitely help, and he's going to come in and kind of shield you from what you've had to go through, and kind of stop all the bullshit that's been going on around you. So I think that is definitely beautiful. Let me look up this card, because I want to read it out of here. I love this. This is out of my the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and I just really like the meanings of what these cards say to us. So the next card I pulled is Daughter of Wands. The Daughter of Wands is a free spirit, a truly visionary creature. She usually waits until later to settle down and start a family, as she's busy with her career. She can be stubborn and much stronger than she looks. As with all the Wands family, the daughter makes a dangerous enemy. This card can also represent a woman going through a transformation or spiritual breakthrough. And I believe, to be honest, that you're the Daughter of Wands, that you are the one. I don't think that, well, maybe you could be a dangerous enemy. If you're like me, I'm very connected to the divine, and people wonder, every time somebody does something wrong to me, they receive this harsh judgment, this harsh, karma. Well, they call me the karma witch, because I am a witch. But the thing is what people need to understand is that I cannot dish out karma. I don't do spells on people that harm them whatsoever, because if I did, then that comes right back to me. And I've had enough, issues in my life that I don't need extra, judgment and harsh karma and stuff like that. But I've definitely not been afraid to stand up for what I think is right. Am I probably a powerful enemy? Yeah, I probably am, because I do really have some powerful ancestors that definitely are, ready to go to battle for me at any time. And being so connected to the divine and source, that makes me probably a powerful enemy. I will say that, because for one thing, if you've been going through this situation like me, this is a lot like the situation I have faced for 44 years of my life. So my entire life I've been kind of fighting this battle. This has been me, and I'm exhausted, and I don't want to fight anymore, and I've really transformed into this beautiful butterfly, and I want to be able to fly off and just enjoy the rest of my life. I don't want to have envious people or jealous people, spreading lies and rumors about me. I don't want to deal with the laws of the courts. When I was younger, that was one thing, but now that I'm older, I definitely don't want to be dealing with that, and I don't feel like I should have to be dealing with that at this time in my life, but I am. And but I'm standing my ground and really not allowing the fear of what, obviously, if you don't comply to the demands of the courts, what can happen to you, but I feel that in my case that's what I've had to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So I suppose if my outcome isn't like this one, I'm going to have to pay the price, and I'm willing to do that. So, if you're like that, maybe you feel the same way. So anyways, I have gratitude. I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today, excuse me. So you definitely, you are a very grateful person. Even when you are going through bad things in your life, you still can see the beauty that's all around you. You can still be grateful if a butterfly, presents itself to you, and just the everyday things that, a lot of people forget to be grateful for. You definitely are able to point them out. Maybe it's you're struggling financially, and if you are able to sleep in a bed, then you're very grateful for that. If you're able to eat a full meal, you're grateful for that. If you have a job, you're very grateful for that because you're making money. So, disruption. So this has definitely caused a huge disruption in your life and whomever's lives have been involved in it. I feel that with all the other cards, how I'm reading it is the people that have caused this, that have really judged you too harshly, that have maybe done things that are not on the up and up, are going to feel this disruption, which is the Tower in Tarot. So I feel that the Tower has definitely came down. I think that the truth of your situation is out, and people are floored, or if they don't know that yet, they're going to be floored by the truth of really what has been happening here, really by what people have been doing to you, and really by just the corruption and how people have handled this situation, I would say. So I think you definitely are going to be able to stop fighting. You might still have a ways to go to be able to do that, but I believe with the Emperor coming in, that authoritative type man, I think that man has definitely, like, maybe he was on the other side for a while, but he realized that something more was going on here. He knew that maybe there was an injustice happening, and so from him being on this side, he has stepped in the middle, and he's going to remain in the middle, but he's going to shield all that bullshit that's been happening to you away. We have trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So you have definitely allowed yourself to trust in the divine, allowed yourself to trust in divine timing. It might have really been, this rough, exhausting, whirlwind of a situation and experience that you've gone through. But you have trusted in it, and you have allowed love to fill you up. Even though all those things were happening to you, even though people were not projecting, any type of love or any compassion or sensitivity towards you, you have never allowed that to stop being who you are. You've never stopped loving other people. You've never stopped loving the people that have caused this, because you know that love is the answer to every situation, everything that we go through. And if we lose our love for ourselves and for the outside world, then we're no different than the people that have been causing this uproar in our life, and it will continue to be in this fighting stage. So I think that is wonderful and beautiful, definitely. We have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So this situation has probably been part of your purpose in life, to teach other people certain, hard lessons, to teach people that even when, our life crumbles and falls apart, and at times we lose everything, we can still remain to be very, trusting in the higher above, trusting in ourselves, knowing that, that the truth will come out, that our outcome will, finally come to an end, and it will come to an end with a good result, with a loving result, with, the truth being, known, and for people to stop. It will teach them not to judge other people, so harshly, because even though they hear something, even though they think they know something about someone else, they're going to learn in the end that, you were wrong. And I was wrong for doing that to somebody. I was wrong for abandoning my family member. I was wrong for abandoning my friend, or doing this to somebody that I truly don't know. So I think that this whole situation is going to teach people a lot of hard lessons, a lot of lessons that they really are going to regret, are really going to have a lot of guilt over, but they need to forgive themselves, because we all need to forgive ourselves for the wrongs that we do, and we need to feel that guilt, work through it, and just continue, but continue with a loving, kind, beautiful heart, with a compassionate heart. Even if somebody does do something wrong, who are we to judge them? Who are we to shut them out of the world? Who are we to isolate them and make them feel that they're not good enough? We're not. That isn't us. That's not our place. Our place here on earth is to be, kind, with unconditional love towards each and every person that we come into contact, good or bad. People are not bad, but other people can make other people, feel that way, or they can make other people violent or mean, because we're constantly fighting for what's right, what we have to stand up for in our life. Because a court of law says that somebody's guilty, does that really mean that they're guilty? Is that a proven fact that that person did something wrong? Hell no, it's not. And that's something that us Americans really have to look into, because a lot of innocent people are in prison, or there's people that are found guilty that really should not be, and are being punished for things they should not be punished for. And we really have to change that in our society, in this world, because there's a lot of people that should be in prison that aren't in prison, because a lot of those people that are doing bad things are the ones that are deciding if people are innocent or guilty. So we really need to change that in this world. We have the world regeneration. So definitely your life's going to bring like a regeneration, new traditions, new ways of thinking. It's going to teach people a lot of lessons, and I think that this is why your situation has been so hard and so brutal on you, and has been so it has been teaching so many other people lessons on how we treat other people, what we do when somebody is struggling or going through something. Mental health is another question. I know in my situation, my mental health has been questioned and questioned and questioned. And also because of what I believe and, my spirituality and what God shows me. People have really tried to tell me that I am not mentally stable. And to be honest, I truthfully shouldn't be after what I've gone through. But the strength from the higher above, and my own strength and courage and just confidence in myself, has really kept me sane, has really allowed me to go through this experience. And I'm just realizing exactly why I have gone through this, and it's making me really emotional. But it was to teach myself who I was and who I am and what I can withstand in this life and in this world. But it was also teaching all these people that judged me, that were so cruel to me, and that, abandoned me and just pushed me out and isolated me, all hard lessons of what we do not do to another person. So, and not to gossip, and not to lie, and not to be stingy with money and stingy with material things, and not to judge somebody from where they come from and what nationality they are, and so on. So now I see it. It just blows me away. I just kind of explained all that. So this has all been an experience for everyone that has gone through. It's been a hard experience, I'm sure, because if it's anything like mine has been, and I'm not saying my experience is harder than anyone else's, because we all go through life-changing experiences We all go through really bad things, but what we need to learn from them is that we need to be there for other people, that we really need to reach our hands out and be honest, and not be doing it to make ourselves feel better, not be doing it to make up for what we've done to that person or to other people, to do it with unconditional love and kindness, period. We have release, so it definitely is time for this situation to come to an end, and for you to be able to release it, for you to be able to live in freedom, in peace, and in harmony, the way that we all should be able to live each and every day of our lives. But it's time to release this. If you're like me, I'm just waiting for the truth to come out. I'm waiting for people to realize that they were wrong, and I don't like to say that. I don't want to say win or lose. I don't want to say that, but my situation's been very, very painful. It's been very exhausting. It's been very emotional, and it's really broke me down. And it's really, broke my life around me down. It's really taken the things I've worked so hard for. It's taken people out of my life that shouldn't have been, but then it's taken people out of my life that really should have been. So we have leaving. So it's time to leave. It's time to be this butterfly and fly off in your own direction. It's time to allow whatever happens in the situation to play out. If there's people in trouble, then they're going to have to face up to the consequences. If there are people that you have to walk away from and leave, then that's what you need to do. You need to forgive them and release them and move on, definitely. We have judgment again, so that's twice. So judgment is a huge part of this situation, and harsh judgment, again, I'm going to tell you, is going to be released, but then the judgment is going to go against the people that harshly judged you, that did you wrong. The judgment card, let me see here. The judgment card calls time on a situation or life phase. Look back over the course of that phase, revisit it in your mind, then lay it to rest. Thankfully, this is a rewarding process, one that is filled with a sense of pleasure rather than with regret. The card's alternative title is Fame. So now, maybe an opportunity to blow your mind, to blow your own trumpet and acknowledge your successes. The Judgment card also represents a second chance. You have a window of opportunity to right any wrongs or to try again in a relationship or a job, for example. The wake-up call can also be spiritual. It may be a call to divine service. So, I got the chills. Woo, that's a powerful one. That's very powerful because I got the chills from my toes up to my head. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We have the Temperance card. And again, let me find this page because I want to read this out of the book to you. I always welcome the Temperance card. I love the Temperance. So there's some I don't fear any card in any. I mean, I don't even fear the Tower because I have learned that when the Tower hits, it's a way for us to start again. It's a way to rebuild something that was built on false foundations. So I never even feared the Tower anymore. I used to every time I'd get it, I'd be like, are you serious? Why? But now I get it and I'm like, okay, where do I need to rebuild in my life? Where am I not seeing that I'm building something on a false foundation? What am I doing wrong? Or what am I allowing in my life that isn't right? So the Temperance, the great blue, I'm going to hold it up because I want you to see the card. The great blue heron remains calm and peaceful as she blends the opposing elements of fire and water. The Temperance card asks you to be a moderator, I don't know how you say that, moderator, much like the heron. Sorry, I can't read. Focus on cooperation and compromise. If you've been excessive in one aspect of your life, practice self-restraint and moderation. And that's what it said. No. Whew. Just let me breathe for a minute. The great blue heron remains calm and peaceful as she blends the opposing elements of fire and water. The temperance card asks you to be a mediator, much like the heron. Focus on cooperation and compromise. If you've been excessive in one aspect of your life, practice self-resistance and moderation now. You'll find a new sense of healing and balance from bringing a little harmony back into your life. We have empowerment. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. So this is going to make you feel a lot of empowerment, but don't allow it to make you empowered in ways that are not loving and kind. We have the waiting game. So you have been in this phase for a long time, and I feel that the waiting game is over. I really do. I feel like in your situation that the truth is out. I believe that people are seeing, and I believe that finally somebody has stepped in to help you to maybe get justice, to help you get out of legal trouble, to help you be able to live a peaceful, loving life without all of this going on all the time. We have spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things that drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. And I feel that you are that type of person. If you feel that somebody is no longer serving a purpose in your life for the highest good, that you cut those people out. If there's things that you no longer need, if it was, an addiction, if it was a way of thinking, if it was living somewhere or, material items, you're definitely not afraid to cut that stuff out and get rid of it. So that's beautiful. And if you haven't done that yet, I would go ahead and begin to do that. We have service. I feel good when I can offer help to others. So you're definitely a person that, should be in like any type of service industry that, you're helping others to grow, to see that life, it is hard, but we can all truly make it through it. That love is hard, but if we truly love yourself and love others, or love the person that you're struggling with, that you can make that relationship come together. But you have to work on yourself first, and then project all that out, and then hopefully the person that you love or the people are also doing the same thing, so you can come together in harmony. We have Knight of Pentacles, loyalty. So you're an extremely loyal person. I believe that other people are finally going to come into your life that are going to be extremely loyal and kind to you, which I think is beautiful. Innocence. So you might be able to actually, because since you have the Justice card, your people are going to see that you have been innocent throughout this whole entire situation, that you're going to regain your innocence, your kind. Innocence to me is, none of us are completely innocent, especially when we're adults. Because no matter what, we've all done bad things in our life that we're not proud of. We've made decisions that we're not proud of. But you know what? We can all regain our innocence. We can all become innocent again in our own ways. Definitely. Rebuild. So you're definitely going to start rebuilding. You're going to be able to rebuild your heart first, and not have any fears of loving other people. You're going to definitely grow these wings. See these wings on her? And they're going to be really, powerful and strong, and just, really, push you towards the things that you need to be pushed towards in life, and what you deserve. But you're going to be able to rebuild your life. If you've had your life ripped apart, you're going to be able to rebuild it, and it's going to be built on a positive, beautiful, firm foundation with unconditional love, kindness, and happiness. And the people that are going to come into your life are also going to provide that to you too. We have memories. So you're definitely going to hopefully, block out all the bad memories. Those are the things that we need to make room for. We need to cut out all the bad things that we have encountered, all the bad and harsh judgments that people have, drilled into our heads and made us think about ourselves and others. And you're going to have these beautiful memories that are going to fill those spaces and just allow you to not be so just beat down, allow you to see the beauty of the world again. And that is going to help not only you, but the people that are in your life are coming into your life. And it's going to allow you to be free and, and just really be able to enjoy and love life again. So that is awesome. We have the Page of Beetles. The page brings good news about finances and money matters take a turn for the better. While you don't receive everything you desire, there will be enough for you to further your plans. Look after the small money carefully and see it grow. As a person, the page is I can't say that word, and I'm sorry. Is hardworking and very helpful to you. I don't know why I can't say that word this morning, but I can. Probably because I haven't had any coffee. That might be why. I don't know. Sometimes I just can't say words. My brain doesn't process them completely. A matter of fact, the other day I said literacy, and I think that maybe that is something that I've had my whole life, and I've really never realized it till the other day when I did this reading. I know that I really struggled with reading in school, and I really struggled in math, and those two things, I think, if I know what I'm talking about, and if I'm wrong, please comment below. But I think those two things, that's what it points towards, and I think that that's something that I've really struggled, with throughout my whole life. And unfortunately, back in the days, they didn't really talk about stuff like that. And to be honest, my parents wouldn't have even paid attention, I'm sure, if they would have brought that to their attention, because they were too busy being, my parents. God rest my mom's soul. I love her. I think she struggled with a lot of it too. So, I'm not, trying to come down on my parents about anything. It's just, part of life. And it's something that we can all, if we practice and, work really hard at, that we can all overcome. So definitely. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups sends an urgent message to pack your bags and move on. There is no hope of rekindling what's been lost. You must start anew. This card also points to phases of illness and physical stagnation. The message could not be more clear. Nothing good remains for you here. Lift your eyes to the horizon and let your feet lead you forward. So you need to pack your bags and move on. There's nothing in your past that obviously is meant for you. I mean, I'm not saying just leave everybody behind, because there's probably people that mean the world to you, and maybe you're going to have a rude awakening at the ending of this situation, that those people that you really truly love and that you really thought were on your side were the ones that were causing all of it. It just depends. I'm not going to go there. So just take that card, for how it fits into your situation. And the last two cards are advice from the universe. And I have Honor the Self. Just curious, when was the last time you looked in the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, and sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous, the universe. P.S. Okay, hubba counts. So honor the self. And then you might not know, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, the universe. So those are two amazing ways to end this reading for sure. I'm trying to move this video out of my way. I got a video pulled up, and as I'm making a video, because I want to mark on in the description on where to find video 2. I feel that they're both connected, so if you have time to watch this video, the entire one, I would. If not, I hope that this video resonated with you. I hope that it definitely helped you see what is going to happen in your situation, all the positive things. And I hope it brought you so much unconditional love and so much peace. And just know that you are loved, because you are loved, and I love you. So I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I love your comments. You guys are so awesome to me. And then if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would, because it helps other people that are unable to see my messages see them. It helps me as a psychic, as a tarot reader, and as just a human being grow, definitely. And it helps my channel grow, obviously. So hit the like button if you feel like somebody could benefit from my video. Please share it. And then the subscribe button, and then hit the bell notification, because when you do, you will be notified on when when I upload new videos. So everybody have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm sending you all so much unconditional love, so much hope, so many positive vibes and healing each and every day, and tons and tons of peace. This world needs tons of peace. So take care, and I'll catch you on my next video. Okay, pile 2. I'm going to start with giving you the initials of the people that this reading could be really strong for. If your initial comes up, if your initial does not come up, please don't think this reading is up for you, because it is. We have a D. We have an X. Mrs. X has been coming out a lot, so it could maybe even mean just an ex person that, ex relationship that you were in. And I have an I. But this is really about your situation, so let's get started. First card I pulled is support. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. So I believe that what's going to happen is, with the outcome of this, you're going to know who has supported you and who has not. And the people that haven't supported you, you're going to cut out. And then the people that have are really going to become a huge part of your life. So if they're not already. We have wisdom. So at the end of this, the outcome, you're going to have tons of wisdom. Wisdom that you're going to be able to share with, not only yourself, but with the outside world. It's really going to help other people grow and expand in their lives too, which is beautiful. We have being enough. The innermost heart says you are. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow, more deserving you. Yes, you are love. So you're going to know that you are enough for every situation that you encounter, every person that you encounter, for yourself. You're going to know that you are enough. You will never have that doubt if you are enough again. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, so you're definitely going to be able to be more imaginative. You're going to embrace your imagination. You're not going to allow what people think is wrong or right, or, maybe you're an artist. Maybe you are, and it doesn't always have to be in art. Maybe you are a tarot reader. Maybe you are spiritual and you do some type of spiritual practice. But your imagination is definitely going to become a huge focus in whatever you are doing, and you're going to know that you are enough, and that it's okay to have this imaginative side to yourself. Maybe people throughout your life have really, made you feel like you were different, weird. You were, just a strange person, because you are such an imaginative person. And sometimes people just they can't grasp at that aspect of somebody, and they just can't understand, and they really make you feel like you're just not, you don't fit in, that you're not normal, that there's something different about you. So we have Two of Cups, partnership. So know at the end of this situation that hopefully you will be coming into a partnership with someone. Maybe it will be romantic. Maybe it will be in, work. Maybe you'll be starting a new business and you'll have a new partner. But the Two of Cups screams to me like a partner in love, or maybe just a friend. But I'm thinking more in the love section, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me have a little bit more coffee. My brain is just not quite on par. We have ordinariness. So you're going to be able to finally live this ordinary, beautiful life that you have been striving for. This card has been coming out a ton in my readings lately, so that is a huge message for someone out there. that you're going to be able to really enjoy the beauty of life. You're going to be able to, maybe you're going to move somewhere where you live out in the country and you can just, walk along maybe you'll have a lot of land to where you can just walk along and go pick flowers and just really enjoy the day, really enjoy the beauty and the nature that's all around you, and just live a really ordinary life, because maybe your life has just been not so ordinary. Maybe, this situation has just caused chaos and exhaustion, and you're going to be able to rest and rejuvenate from that and recover from it. Move. So you're going to be moving. You might be moving with someone. You might be coming into a love partnership, and you and your partner are going to be moving. So if you are like, no way, I'm not moving, where would I move to? Well, you're going to find out. So we have self-employment. So you're definitely going to work for yourself. You're going to be able to have a business that's going to succeed, that's going to be able to support you and your family and all your, desires and dreams. So that is awesome. So if you currently work for someone or you're currently looking for a job, just know that at the end of this situation, it is going to bring that self-employment to you. We have the Hanged Man. So you're definitely going to be going within, you're going to be stepping kind of outside of the world, and you're going to be kind of just, maybe what it is, I'm sorry, let me start over. I was thinking the Hermit. What it is that you're going to come out of this hangman position. I think you've been stuck in that hangman position for so long, it's just became kind of like part of your life. And I feel that at the end of this situation, you no longer will be stuck. You no longer will feel like you are just hanging around for, opportunities to come to you. I feel that you are going to be going and, searching for those opportunities and, really taking, the lead in your life. You're no longer going to be waiting around for people and things to help you, to help you create the life that you're wanting, help you figure out where you want to be. What else? You're not going to be stagnant anymore. Definitely not. You're not going to be stagnant. And as I'm looking at these cards, I see the letters, and I've never noticed those before, but it is RMB. So if those initials or one of those initials rings a bell to you, that can be another indication that this is definitely your reading. But RMB. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Whether day or night, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go for months or years without feeling its presence, but when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way, something you'd at least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it is bringing you closer to your life's purpose. So, at times when we think about the wheel and, how a wheel is constantly moving, and sometimes we're on top and sometimes we're on bottom, but I feel like you're on top this time. So I think that's beautiful. Friendship. Special friends are there to help me and bring me strength during difficult times. So if it's old friendships or if it's new ones that are going to be coming into your life, those people are definitely going to bring you the strength that you need in the difficult times that you have faced, that you will face, because, we always face difficult times, unfortunately. There's always something that will bring us kind of a challenge or a hurdle in our life, but there are going to be people coming in to offer you friendship and help during this time. Emotional loss. So you'll definitely be experiencing some emotional loss. Just know that how important it is for us to allow ourselves to, feel that emotional loss, not to mask it with any type of addictions or anything that makes us feel better when we're not wanting to feel pain and sorrow. But if you allow yourself to feel that emotional loss, you embrace it, and you heal from it and release it, then you'll be able to move on. But if you don't, then you'll be carrying that emotional loss with you for the rest of your life. And that's far from what, Source wants us to do. And it's, not healthy, obviously. We have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, "Quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over me." So ask, if you are struggling with calming your mind when it comes to this situation or any situation, reach out to the divine and ask the divine to please help you clear your mind, to please help you think more or positive than negative, and to just really give you the courage and confidence it's going to take to remain calm and to be able to continue in your life and, into this ordinary life that you deserve. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So this situation is definitely calling for a lot of empathy. You're going to have to, if you are, empathetic towards anybody, or you have empathy, definitely allow this time to allow yourself to really embrace that, to really try to see everyone's side of the story, because if we only see ours, then we're not really projecting the unconditional love and kindness that we need to project onto everyone. Even if people have done wrong to us, we still need to love and show them some, empathy and sympathy. So that's really important in everything that we do in life. We have the Tower, destruction, so the Tower is going to hit. In this situation, you're definitely going to feel the effects of the Tower. Is the Tower going to come in and rip your world apart? I believe so. But I believe it's because of the acts of other people. What other people have done is what is going to hit. The Tower is the truth. It's the harsh truth. And there's no running from the truth. And maybe people have spent years and years hiding the truth, running from the truth, but that no longer can be done. And that's what's going to cause you some emotional loss, and it's going to make you want to move. Move away from what has happened, what is going on. And it's not because you want to run, because you're chicken facing this Tower. No, it's because of the fact is that this is going to be a very painful situation. And you are going to have to be very empathetic towards the people around you and towards yourself, definitely. Start with yourself, then make your way out. Understanding. You're going to have a lot of understanding. Definitely. We have the third eye, so your third eye is going to be wide open. You're going to have to really pay attention to what Source is showing you, what the universe is showing you. Believe in the things that it's showing you, and know what you are seeing is true and is right. Don't let anybody sway you any other way, no matter what, no matter if people try to make you feel crazy or, whatever their tactics are to not get the truth out. But know that your third eye is wide open, it's strong, and it's powerful, and it's ready to do its job during this time for sure. There's going to be a windfall of emotions, a windfall of a lot. So you need to prepare yourself. It's going to be devastating. It's going to be heartbreaking. It's going to actually leave you in this hangman stage, wondering what to do, where to go, how to handle it. But know that you will have new friendships coming in, and you are going to have the support, not only support of those around you, but you're going to have the support of your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and Source. I mean, the universe, God himself is all going to be there for you, but you're going to have support. And maybe you're not used to having support, so it might overwhelm you a little bit. But just know that those people are there to help you. Please have patience, and, please accept them into your life. Please accept them, and please stay calm. Stay calm. You cannot get overly upset. You need to reach out to God and, and ask them